Is this thing on?
Can everybody hear us? I sure hope so, because we have a lot to talk about.
Welcome to our podcast, Unapologetically Mixed Up. I am Kelly, and this is
Mike.
This is not a one-size-fits-all podcast. We will be discussing multiple different topics, from mental health, marriage,
And don't forget the sports.
animals, and more. There are going to be real, raw, and emotional episodes where we show you our most vulnerable moments. Follow us and our guest on this crazy ride we call life.
And don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and our email address is unapologeticallymixedup@gmail.com.
Do you want to share anything else?
Well, I'm not just going to openly share.
It's going to be like pulling teeth with this one. All right, let's
We have to ask her?
Yeah, let's give it a
things?
break, though, and let's go to the vampires, because I forgot that we both want to be vampires.
Yeah. So first of all,
suck your blood.
No, you'd be the first one we would kill.
snap his neck, rip his heart out.
Blood dripping down our face.
I'm not a huge. Okay, I liked Twilight back in the day, but it's pretty cheesy. Not a.
It is now.
Twilight, yes.
Yeah. I'm more of a fan of the Vampire Diaries.
Yes.
That's my go-to. I am Team Damon 1000%.
I am team-
Not a question about it.
I am team Stefan.
Wow.
Stefan.
I'm shocked by that. Adam, my husband, is also Team Stefan. He likes the good guy. I like him bad.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yes, you do, because you want to be a vampire just like me.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, let's be vampires together.
No.
Come on.
That's just like everything else that you want to be as well.
Like what? Like what?
Ted Bundy's victim.
No. No. No.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Yeah, we won't go there. We'll share it after when we're not recording with you, Olive.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to be a vampire.
Yeah, me too. I told Kelly that I was at work one day recently.
Yes.
And people are talking around me, and I'm just looking out the window, and I just 1000% felt like a vampire. And I was like, I could just snap their necks right now, jump out this window,
And just run.
run 100 miles an hour, and go on to my next victim.
Yeah. I'm all for it. And the sad part is when she was describing this, I could picture her doing it.
Yeah, I can picture myself doing it. I literally feel like a vampire sometimes. People are going to, and that's when I told her what we're going to talk about on this podcast. People are going to think we're psychotic. We love serial killers.
Yep.
We dream about killing people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of people dying, does anyone else, when you're driving on the road and you see something like in a black
That's all, folks.
When you see what? A Black Panther?
A black blob? She's lost it over here.
This is why I don't do public speaking. And I'm not even in front of a crowd of people.
No, you're in front of two people you've known for 10,000 years and only met 2 times.
Okay, after this I need to tell the story of my interview that I just told you about the other day.
Oh, yes.
When I get nervous, I forget how to talk. I forget words and everything. It's really crazy. I black out.
Okay, so
anyways, when you see a black plastic bag, try saying that 5 times fast.
Black plastic bag.
Fast.
Black plastic bag. 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 It's awkward. I don't like it.
Yeah, and you think a body's in it, or you drive past like a body of water and you're like, I wonder how many bodies are in there.
Dude.
Does anyone else do that?
I do. The whole way to Myrtle Beach, or just randomly when we're driving around in Ohio,
Oh, jeez, yes.
I will look at Mike and be like, how many dead people are in that forest, do you think? Especially going down to Myrtle, because there's like all those heavily wooded areas and the mountains and shit, and I'll be like, how many dead people you think are over there? And he's like, oh, I wish you would stop that. I don't like it when you talk like that. It scares me. No, I'm with you on that one. 110%. Do you ever have those intrusive thoughts like, what if I just jerk the wheel real quick, you know?
Yes!
Yeah.
Kill myself.
Yep.
Run this car right into a tree.
Yep. Mhm.
All the time.
All the time, same.
Oh my God, we're crazy. We need help. I need therapy. Did we talk about that? Because
Yeah.
I need therapy.
Yeah, you just got to find somebody.
Oh, I don't know if anyone can help this.
But I do have intrusive thoughts quite frequently. Like, if I'm cutting up something, what if I just cut my finger off, you know? Like, then what, you know?
Mike's face, he's like...
Oh, like all the shit that you tell me all the time?
Like what?
You cut off your nipple?
What? Oh, apparently Kelly can put her boobs under her armpit.
I can.
And you can
I
see the
can.
nipples from the back.
Can I not tuck them underneath the arm?
You can, yes.
Boom. On day 3, the third time we meet in 30 years, I will do it for you. Just the second time I can. I'm not that comfortable to get nude.
It's not going to be 30 years.
I know.
I'm going to be here like every week.
Do it. We're going to swim nude in my pool.
She needs a friend.
I need a friend.
You're my friend, Michael. I want to be with you every waking moment.
Yeah, you
Olive
moving
oil's
that
like
shit.
that with truck guy.
If I could sew
definitely.
myself to him, I would.
And if he didn't lock her out of the bathroom, I like that. That's sick.
I would. I would sew my skin to his.
I want to sew myself to you.
No. No thanks.
I love you.
Oh,
I love you too, but not that.
Not that much.
Not that
I'm going to drug you tonight.
With what?
Oh. Shit, wait, what? Oh, yeah, the nipple. Cutting off the nipple, yeah. Sometimes I'll just grab a knife and be like, what if I did
cut
this?
off my nipple right now? Literally, she'll just come right up to me like, what if I just cut off my nipple right now? What would you do?
And tell her what your response is.
Call 911?
Or I call the cops.
Put you in a psych
Call an
hospital.
ambulance? Yeah, calling a psych hospital. That's for sure.
Okay, let's go to the pooping, though. She says that if she wouldn't get locked out of the bathroom with her husband, she would watch him.
I would not. I didn't say I would watch him. I think you wanted to hear that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would not watch him. I said I don't ever have the opportunity to.
Do you think, not maybe watch him, but would you be near the door and talk to him?
I would absolutely talk to him if he was pooping, and he knows that, and that's why he locks the door.
Smart man.
And see, if Michael locks the door, I'm going to bust that
She'll
door
bust it down. She'll blow it up. She'll...
off the hinges.
He doesn't
Yes.
even like when I, come up behind him when he's peeing.
Oh, I
tries
love
to-
to
Yes.
do
He
that.
tries
Yes.
to hide his peen. I'm like I haven't seen it.
Yep. I do that all the time to Mike, and I'll tickle his little booty while he's peeing.
Anyways.
And when he's going number 2, I like to lock eyes.
Yeah, I would not.
So
do that.
awkward.
And I would not personally want him to watch me while I'm pooping.
No.
I want Mike to hold me while I poop.
Yep. Have to rub her back.
Oh, if I
story.
can't go, yeah. If I'm in a lot of pain.
She's constipated. I have to rub her back. And I have to smell her shit.
Oh God.
I know you're learning a lot today.
She already knew this.
Oh, I already knew. Okay, never
I
mind.
don't know that everyone else knew this, so.
Well, everyone else is.
You're welcome.
You guys are very close.
Basically, I just
close.
see our podcast touching people in a way that they've never been touched.
True
And
story.
now their intrusive thoughts and the things that they may want to do or not do with their lovers, they're going to start doing it because they're going to be like,
No, but it's not okay
It's
to cut your
normal.
finger off or cut your nipple off.
no, not like
Disclaimer.
that. Yeah, please don't do that. But
Don't try this at home.
I think people will be like, hell yeah, I want to watch my girl. You
Wait
know,
a minute. I might want to
Pee.
try that.
yeah, I want to watch her tinkle.
No.
Tinkle, tinkle.
I do not have intrusive thoughts like I want to cut my finger off or anything. I don't. Knives kind of scare me. Guns scare me. Stuff like that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I would want it to be. I don't want to experience pain. I want death to be sudden.
Well, I'm not like thinking about cutting my finger up. I'm just like, as I cut this up, what if I did? You know.
On accident.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think about that.
Oh my God. Do you? I know I snapped you about this. When I was cutting off tape in the garage and I sliced my finger and it would not stop bleeding with that straight blade. Mm-hmm. That was one of those like weird things because I knew it was happening, but yet I kept following through with the blade in my finger.
Like you wanted to cut your, like the tip of your finger off?
No, it's like I knew it was happening, but I didn't stop it. I can't explain it. And then I bled everywhere like a stuck pig for like hours upon hours. I probably should have got stitches.
But just put glue on it.
Oh, I did super glue that bitch when it was done.
No way.
Fuck yeah.
I would not.
Yeah.
Stitches are for bitches. Man up. Pull your britches up. Grow a pair. And super glue it. I super glue my fingers all the time. My cuticles and shit.
Yep.
Like if they split and they start to bleed. Like this one right here needs super glued. I thought you knew that.
No.
The more you
That
learn.
I don't.
How the fuck did we start talking about
I was
that?
going to say something though.
It's the
But
ADHD.
Something about intrusive thoughts.
I do like that Olive wants to sew herself to her husband.
I absolutely do.
I would sew myself to you, Michael. I want to be with him every waking moment.
Me too.
All day, every day. Just come with me everywhere.
I have to work, so.
I literally, like, I don't
So
ever
bring
want
your
to not
laptop.
touch him.
Yeah.
I want, like, to be attached to him. And it's too much for him. I am a clinger.
See, I don't like the whole, like, I would sew myself to him, but I don't like to be, like, touching him.
That makes no sense.
I know.
Right.
I have sensory issues, though.
So do I.
Like, sometimes I want to skin myself.
And then hang it up.
And then, okay, so I'm going to share this with y'all.
Oh, God.
Sometimes when I am overstimulated, mind racing, and my skin is all fucking tingly and prickly, I want to skin myself and hang it up and just sit down for a minute to gather my thoughts. Maybe I'll cross my legs, maybe I won't. I'll just sit there maybe with my hands crossed on my lap. Once I've calmed down, put my skin back on, and then go about my business. True story, when I told my counselor this, she said at that moment she knew that I possibly was autistic.
Really?
Yes. Because when I told her I wanted to be tested for like ADHD, OCD, and all of that stuff, she said, I also want you to be tested for autism. Remember I told you guys this? And you guys were both like, oh, I don't think you're autistic, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I'll just do the testing, whatever. And I had asked her what made her think that. And she said, I'm not going to tell you until you're already tested and we know, because then you'll try to fix that part of yourself. She knew that I would research and then try to mask. So then once I got the results back, then I was like, okay, will you tell me now? And she's like, remember when you said you wanted to skin yourself and put your skin up on my coat? My coat hanger in the corner? I was like, yeah. She's like, that told me you had it.
But how is that a sign of autism?
Sensory. She said that's a big sensory thing with autistic people, that it was like that combined with like the loud noises that I don't do. Like blinding lights, like the sunlight, lights in a room, just all of my sensory stuff.
Yeah, your sensory stuff is way more significant than mine.
Oh my God, when he turns on the fucking bedroom light, I want to take those light bulbs and shove them in places where the sun don't shine.
Michael, do you get sick of hearing about things being shoved up your butt?
Because he'll turn it on, and I swear to God, I feel like 10,000 spotlights are on me.
What?
And it sets me the fuck off. It will get
Sure
my
does, people.
insides,
Sure
like
does.
inside my chest and my throat, a-going.
I wish that I lived with you. Like, you would just make my days so much better.
Absolutely.
You're so funny.
You might want to rethink that.
No, she would relate to me
We
a
could
lot.
be in a thruple.
A frupple.
Thruple.
A frupple?
A frupple.
Thruple.
Frupple. Bring truck guy.
Fribble?
Oh,
What?
4.
Frupple.
Oh, 4.
Mike, we're not going to talk about the fribbles from Friendlies. Fuck Friendlies, okay? Fuck.
Whatever.
If
The
anybody's
ice
listening
cream
from...
place?
Yes. If anybody's listening from South Carolina, specifically Myrtle Beach on Ocean Boulevard,
Ooh.
Yes.
fuck that Friendlies. Take your ice cream and shove it up your behindy.
If you haven't noticed by now, she loves to shove things up people's butts.
Yes.
It's a fixation.
It is.
But no, my sensory stuff is more like,
People?
like if my hair gets really staticky,
Ugh.
I get super
Yep.
overwhelmed. So like in the winter when my hair is all static, I'm like freaking out.
Shave it off.
I want to.
Why do you think I went short?
If like I feel like all my sensory stuff is like winter based, because in the winter, like when I'm wearing a big coat, I feel like constricted. I can't
Yes.
drive wearing a coat because I feel like I can't move, I can't breathe.
Does it feel like it chokes you out?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like super overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. So that's more of like my sensory stuff.
Oh, so not like lights?
No, lights don't bother me.
So if we had every fucking light on in this room right now, that wouldn't bother you?
Well, it would, because I don't really like light. I prefer like darker.
'Cause
It's
we're vampires.
More, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I got that. All right. I understand. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
What about loud sounds?
Well, like what?
Like, if we had that TV on and it was like volume 40.
Well, it would be annoying, but I wouldn't be like feel sensory overload. I would just be like, ugh.
Do you want to know what that would do to me? My insides would be like boiling. And I would want to just blow up. Just spontaneously combust. I can't explain it. And ever since I was little, I have had these things, but I don't know. I thought other people had them, but they don't. No.
I haven't told really many people this ever. Maybe two. When I was younger, I would try to put my hair up into a ponytail. So I would take my brush and I would brush my hair back. But
I know where you're going with
my
this.
hands were so small that I couldn't grip it all. And I was always very like, I have OCD. Okay, so I can't have any bumps in my hair. It has to be completely smooth. And I could not get it. At the time, I didn't know what hair products were to like help that. So I would like just like spray it with water or whatever, try to figure out how to get it completely smooth. And when I couldn't, I would scream and I would take the brush and beat myself.
Yes, bitch. I did the fucking.
Self-mutilation over here.
This is why we get along, bitch. I used to do the same thing.
I would literally beat myself in the head while like screaming. I'd be so pissed. And like, I think my mom saw me one time and then just like slowly walked away. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on. So I don't know what that means, but I don't know what kind of disorder I have there. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I used to. And I take Celexa, which is the cousin of Lexapro. And
Oh, I
that
never realized
is a
that.
pharmaceutical product.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Alexa.
Fucking Alexa.
And that has really calmed down that like that anger, that because the anger was
Yeah.
it was a little rough. That's calmed that down.
So you don't beat your head anymore?
No,
Okay, that's good.
I don't.
I used to, when I had long hair, I would brush through it. Like if I couldn't get it like perfect, I would brush through it like super hard. And like, I don't know how I did not shred my scalp.
I would, grab my hair and
Oh yeah.
pull it.
Yep. Yep.
Try to pull it out of my head.
Yep. Probably should not grow my hair out.
Oh my god. We need to write this stuff down to know what to come back to.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you touch on the Celexa?
Okay.
There you go.
Well, so I started on Lexapro for depression and anxiety.
How old were you?
I want to say 19 or 20. I think it was maybe 2015 or 2016 that I started. Oh boy. See, this is where we get in deep because I feel like I should go into why I started taking it.
That's up to you if you want to go into why.
My palms are sweating. Well, I did want to talk about this because I feel like maybe other people out there have experienced the same thing.
That's what this is for.
Because I had never heard of what this was. So I went through some traumatic things that kind of happened all within a year. And it was like 3 big things, really, really big things in my life. And I started, partying. I started drinking and smoking weed. And I never had a good experience with weed. I've always heard about the people that when they smoke, they feel calm and creative. Yeah. I never felt like that.
Yep.
I never felt like that. And I was always so upset. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't have this. Like, I feel like super paranoid, super overwhelmed. My heart's racing. Like, I'm freaking out. But then I also felt like I was the best dancer in the world.
Yes. Yeah.
Psychedelic.
I would have moments where I'm just like, wow. Like, I remember literally sitting here, like, with my my elbows on my knees, just doing this after I did dabs. And I was like, why hasn't anyone discovered me? Because this...
You were just sitting doing that?
Literally just sitting, bobbing back and forth. And I thought I was golden.
Did you ever get up and like try to break dance or anything?
No.
Damn it.
But anyways, so I also, when I would get high, I would feel that high for like 2 days after. I did not feel normal. But I also think now looking back on it, maybe it was laced with something because I always got it from the same person.
Possibility.
So I'm thinking it might have been laced with something because it did not affect me well. So I want to say I was at work, and this was maybe 2 weeks after the last time I had smoked. And I remember I reached out in front of me, and I saw my arm go in like slow motion, like skipping. And I like freaked out because I thought it was like how I feel when I'm high. And I'm like, I did not smoke. What's going on? Why do I feel like this? And I started to panic. And nothing looked the same after that. It's really hard to explain. It kind of felt like I was in a dream, in like a cloud, like things are kind of closing in on me. I really don't know how to explain it. And I like just went to the back. I was crying. That was in 2015, and it's never gone away. Ever.
And what do they say it is?
So I didn't know what it was at first. I went to all kinds of doctors. I went to neurologists. I had an MRI done. We thought I had a brain aneurysm, or had no idea what was going on. And I ended up doing more research and seeing this disorder called derealization, depersonalization disorder. And all of the symptoms matched mine. So I was like, all right, let me go to a psychiatrist and like talk to someone, see what they say. So I did, told him all my symptoms, and I told him, I think I know what it is. He's like, well, what do you think? And I told him, and he's like, that's exactly what it is. So he put me on Lexapro. Now, the Lexapro helped with more of like the anger part of me. But that feeling of like, feeling like you're in a cloud, never went away. It's like, I know I'm here. I have control over what I'm doing, what I'm saying, but I don't really feel here. And I watched videos on it, and it's like, I don't know, it's like your body or your mind's way of like protecting you from trauma that you've been through. And when you experience trauma and then mix it with weed, it triggers it.
So how do you untrigger it?
Probably therapy.
I know
we circle back.
I know you've told me this before, and I'm wondering, I want you to look up, whenever you get a chance, EMDR training, what I'm going through.
I'm sweating. Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Well, whatever you gotta do, cool down. The EMDR training, I want you to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm going to text it to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it, and it's made me remember a lot of stuff that I repressed. And I'm wondering if that would be helpful for you. But not every counselor is EMDR certified. So you have to make sure they're legit.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there that be like, oh, yeah, I can do it. But they're not certified. They haven't gone through the classes. So I'm going to text that to you right now.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I watch videos on people saying that how they got past it was they didn't focus on it, because the more you focus on it, the worse it is, and that is true. The more I think about it or talk about it, the more I feel like, I don't know, and I would say that's my body or my mind, like, starting that protection, like, but I've never been able to get over it. So, but yeah, I started on Lexapro, and then I was up to 40 milligrams. My insurance wasn't covered anymore, so they put me on Celexa, which is a cousin. And I slowly, over the past, I don't know, year maybe, I tried to come off of it completely. And I got down to 5 milligrams. I was doing okay. 5 is like the least amount you can take.
Right.
And then I stopped completely, and I started to feel that, like, anger again boiling up inside of me and feeling, like, really overstimulated and overwhelmed by everything. And I was like, I can't do this.
I remember that.
So I went back to the 5, and then I've been, like, super stressed lately with everything going on with, like, the career change. And so I went back up to 10, and I'm feeling better on the 10. But I still, even with the Celexa, I have a lot of anxiety. I wouldn't say I have depression, but I don't know, maybe some people would classify it as depression, but I don't.
Right.
Because I've been depressed, and, like, this isn't it, you know? But my psychiatrist did tell me that we might need to think about another medication, because my scores for my anxiety were through the roof. But I said no.
So how do you think you'll be able to, like, what are you doing now to help with your anxiety?
Not much.
Well, you go to the gym. Does that help?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. It gives me more anxiety. Like, my husband, he works out a lot. He was a personal trainer. So when we got together, he helped me, like, get in the gym and lose, like, 20 pounds. And, but before I went to the gym, I was confident. I felt great. And then once I started going to the gym, I started getting that, like, body dysmorphia and really hating myself. So it's worse. If I look in the gym and I'm like, ugh, I want her body. Or, ugh, why did my body look like that?
Right. Comparing yourself. I think Truck Guy needs to get you guys a gym in the basement then.
That's what I've been asking for, but he says home gyms don't work. People won't use them.
I think you would.
I would.
I think you most definitely would.
I want a sauna.
Oh, fuck. You know, I don't like to sweat, but a sauna...
You feel rejuvenated.
I think I would like that. And then
It's really good for you.
And then to get in my cold plunge. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck me.
But other than that, I don't really know. I don't pray. That's what I do for my anxiety.
Eat, pray, love, people.
Yep. Eat.
Oh, God. Speaking of eat, she brought this fucking disgusting...
It's delicious.
Bippy boppy boopy.
It's called
Kitty meow meow.
BB Bop, and it's like a Chipotle meets wasabi.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's very good.
It's like a...
She's never even had it. She's judging it.
Yeah.
I couldn't
the way
even
it
look
looks.
at her while she ate it. And she was sitting right next to me. I chose not to look at her.
I can't even look at her feet because...
My toenails are unpolished. because I had to have the polish off for my hysterectomy.
Ugh.
And I'm never putting toenail polish on these.
Why do you have to have your polish off for hysterectomy?
I don't fucking know. The lady
Your
was like...
toenail polish, she specifically said?
Yes. She said when they were drawing my blood the week prior, she was like, oh, and just to let you know, you have to remove fingernail and toenail polish. And I looked down at my feet and I was like, I just got a pedicure. And she was like, I'm sorry. She was like, they have actually sent ladies home before.
What?
For having toenail polish on because they want to be able to see
The color
of your toes.
That makes sense.
What I wanted to tell her was just go off my fingers, and if you think I'm going, just let me go.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
DNR.
Yeah, let me see the Lord with painted toes.
Right.
But now that I've not had toenail polish on, I'm digging it. I love it.
I
A
hate
hippie
it.
boho.
Naked piggies.
Disgusting.
Naked piggies.
No, it's disgusting.
Yes.
It's really my favorite word. Foul.
I love my nude toes. Mike likes to lick them.
Oh, no. No.
My butt cheeks are asleep. Okay. Oh, this Alexa. So you don't really do anything for your anxiety? Mm-mm. Have you tried meditating?
Once. Didn't work out. I can't shut my mind off. It's constantly going.
Have you tried them with your solo beats by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? Because are those noise canceling?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried them with those on?
No.
You need to.
Just in silence. But
No.
with the headphones on.
No.
You
No.
put,
I
like-
do it with
Calming sounds.
Tibetan monks sound bowls. Swear to God, you can ask Mike. I will and so with saying that, I absolutely hate loud noises and loud music, especially like right up into my ears. But when I put these headphones on and I put the Tibetan monks on with the sound bowls, I crank that fucking volume up and just zone the fuck out. And down here with no lights on and it's cold and I go to another land. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. The first time I meditated was like a month ago and I had to go upstairs and take a nap. I was like beat. I felt like I was floating in another universe. I can't remember half the shit I was thinking about. I had no thoughts. I felt like I was just like in a little fairy.
That sounds nice. No thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had no thoughts.
No thoughts. No fucking thoughts. But what helped was the noise canceling headphones because I could drown out everything else going around me. And, also with me saying that I do not like loud noises, I also do thrive off of some loud noises. And the Tibetan monks is one thing. Bong.
Yeah, see, I don't think I would like that. Like, I don't want to hear that in my ears.
But you could do anything. I've done waterfalls before. I don't like the jungle ones because you hear like the monkeys and the birds and shit. And I don't like that.
So here's another overstimulation I've had, which I just recently found out. I wasn't getting good sleep, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, our fan, I realized, was turned up too high. I had it on the high setting. So I've been having it on the medium setting, and that's been better. And I got that Hatch Restore alarm clock.
Yeah.
And you can, have white noise, or we would put it on to rain. And it was too overstimulating for me. I had to turn that off, put the fan on medium,
And now you're sleeping better?
and now I'm sleeping like a baby.
There you go.
I remember what I was going to say earlier. How when I forget to talk and I get super overwhelmed in my interview for the Cleveland Clinic, okay? The Cleveland Clinic. This was my first, real big girl job.
Was this with Peter, Pipe, and Paul?
Yeah. Oh, boy. So I lived, an hour, well, I still live. I live, an hour away from Cleveland. But the drive in the morning with traffic and everything sometimes was, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
What if you had a shit?
Well, I have had that problem before, and I've snapped you about it. I had to pull over and go to McDonald's.
You're blessed. I would not have been able to hold it.
No,
Yeah.
she would have shit herself.
I have never done that, knock on wood.
You've never shit yourself?
We've talked about this.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Never in my life.
There's no fucking way.
Never.
Everybody shit theirself.
Never.
Everybody has.
I've peed myself, but I've never pooped myself.
You've pissed your pants? Now that's something I've never done.
In bed, when I was having a dream that I had to pee really bad in real life, okay? And then I was having a dream that I was peeing. And so I just released like I was peeing, and then I woke up to me actually peeing.
Were you in bed with Truck Guy?
No, this was before I met him.
And Mike, you were nodding and agreeing with her. Have you pissed the bed prior to me? Or have you pissed the bed with me in it? I know you shit on me.
Prior to you.
Prior to me? How many times? You were a bedwetter.
Same thing.
Same thing.
You dream that you're peeing.
And then you're actually peeing. It's just like that time with Grace. When I thought I was having a dream with our dog Pitbull, Grace. And I had a dream that she was licking the inside of my mouth.
No!
Listen.
I woke up to her
licking the inside of his mouth. It was really happening.
Yep.
No.
Yes. That is a true story.
Yes. Gracie made out with her dad.
That she did.
Josie, shut up.
So anyways, back to my interview for the Cleveland Clinic. So their question to me was, are you okay with the far drive? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I can use that time.
Use that time to what?
Hold on. She'll say it.
To decompose.
Decompose. So you're going to drive to Cleveland and rot.
They looked at me like I was crazy, and then I realized what I said, and what I was trying to say was decompress.
But no, she wanted to rot.
She wanted to
But
die.
I said decompose, and I didn't get the job. I got hired, but not for that level of job. I got hired for the level down, because that's all I could qualify for, because my intelligence wasn't high enough.
They were worried that she was going to decompose.
Right.
Oh my God, that was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
What did they say when you corrected yourself?
They just kind of made a face and chuckled and moved past it like it didn't happen, but it happened.
It clearly happened.
And I think they told all their family about it. And
Oh, they did.
Oh, I'm sure they went home and said that. Like this
let me tell you what this
today,
interviewee said.
This lady said she wanted to decompose inside of her car.
Oh my God.
Maybe that was my subconscious talking, I wanted to run my car off the road and decompose.
No, I think that was your way of telling yourself that you should have never fucking taken the job to begin with.
Oh, yeah, because that was a nightmare.
Fuck, that could be a whole fucking episode.
Oh, it could.
It could be a whole series.
Because there was this man.
Peter, Pipe, and Paul.
Not that one.
Pickled pepper.
Not that one. There was this man that I was crazy in love with. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy. It was
psychotic.
It was a problem.
And this was before her husband.
Before my husband. And I thought, I don't want anybody else but this man until I saw my husband. But this man was from Canton, where you live. Okay? We used to work together. And I am not even kidding you. This man showed up at my workplace. They hired him.
And she didn't know.
Yeah, this was a different company, different hospital, different town. Like, what are the odds of that? I stayed for a couple months and then I was out. I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Then she went on to greener pastures. That quickly turned brown. Not even yellow. It just skipped straight from green to brown. Like shit brown.
But that's life.
Yes, it is.
That it is. C'est la vie.
No. How the fuck did we get here? I'm talking about you disassociating.
That's what happens.
Yeah, so I mean, not to discourage
right.
anyone from smoking weed, but
Know who your dealer is. Make
Yeah.
sure it wasn't made underneath the kitchen sink in a meth lab.
yeah.
Make sure it was all natural.
And you
my
never
births.
know how things will affect you.
Correct. Do you have any questions, Mike?
No. I think that about wraps it up.
No. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
That's it?
No, we're not done yet.
He's so over it.
If you're done, you can go upstairs. The dogs are done. They had their knee nights.
He's so, I think that right. He's ready for bed.
Are you ready for bed?
No.
I can pat your
It's only
bottoms.
6:30.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll pat your bottoms. Did you get my moon water out of the garden?
No.
Why don't you tell the...
What is moon water, Kelly?
You know I'm on this hippie boho
Oh my
journey,
God.
okay, bitch? Just stick with me. Michael, tell her.
No, you tell her. It's
No,
yours.
you did it because I was already in bed.
Yeah, you want me to fill up a mason jar of water because
Tap
there's a
water.
full moon.
Tap
my
water
God.
Tap water. There's a full moon last night.
and put it in the garden underneath the
Then
full
it
moon so it could be
has
charged.
nutrients or whatever with the
So
moon.
No.
Charge, and you're gonna drink it.
No, I'm going to wash
No.
my crystals in it to cleanse them. Yep, that's how far I've gone down the deep. end. Hey, if it makes
You're
me...
gonna wash your crystals
Yes.
in
yes.
the moon water.
Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. I'll make Michael record me.
This is a cry for help.
Help me. No, I mean, like, I could be doing worse stuff, right? I could be snorting coke, fucking firing up meth.
Instead,
You know?
you're washing
Yeah.
crystals in moon water.
Right. I'm holding... I pay my bills.
I support you as long as it doesn't turn into some witchcraft.
No, I'm not into the
Evil.
dark magic.
Yeah.
No.
Then I support you.
No.
Your kitten is attacking me.
Isn't she beautiful? The birth was beautiful.
Yeah, Kelly and I also bond on that, where we wholeheartedly believe that we birthed out of our vaginal canals our animal babies.
We have, though. It was beautiful. My last birth was in the middle of PetSmart. I couldn't hold it in. My water broke. And as quickly as my water broke is as quick as Luna Moon came. One push. And out she came.
Push.
Yeah.
Popped right out.
Yeah.
Popped
This
right
little
out.
thing. What a cutie.
Of course she is. I
She
made
is.
her. Mike, are you going to help me
Are
wash
you
my
going to
crystals?
trim her claws?
No.
Why don't you trim those claws?
Why don't you? Wrap her up in a towel.
I know.
Ow!
I know. I
Trim
need to.
She's a little baby. Just wrap her up.
She has little murder mittens.
They're sharp.
Oh.
She's so cute.
Oh, Jesus. These fucking cats are scratching the back of this food.
It was only $10.
I know.
Yeah.
I can tell you about this, just to add to the, craziness. I don't think I've told you this one.
This is going to be a good one. I can already tell.
When I was a kid, I did this a couple times. I wanted more attention from my mom or from my parents, I wanted to feel like they loved me, or, I'd be missed if I died, or see how they would react if all of a sudden something really awful was happening to me. So there was a couple times I remember I laid on the kitchen floor.
No. No, bitch. And pretended like you died?
Yep, I pretended like I was dying, actively dying, and I would pretend like I was having a seizure and make these noises like I was choking on my own vomit.
Did they just walk around you?
Wow.
I hope to God they did.
Yes.
I hope to God that they just walked around you.
My mom just sat on the couch, didn't move, didn't care. She got up, went to the kitchen, grabbed something out of the fridge, walked right past me while I'm actively dying.
So, how did you end that then? You just got up off the floor and walked away? Like, nothing.
Like, fuck this. Nobody cares that I died.
Yes, exactly.
How old were you?
I don't even know.
Just last year.
No, but before I was a teenager, so I don't know. Then there was a time where I walked outside and I was like, I'm going to pretend like I just ran away and see if they notice.
Oh, I ran away once.
Did you?
I did.
I did
Yeah.
too, to the front yard.
I walked
mine was
over
the
across
back.
the street to my grandparents' house.
I can't.
I packed my bags. I told my dad I'm leaving. And then my dad
outta
called
here.
my grandma. He's like, Mike's on his way over. That's where I went. I went to my grandma's because she lived exactly right across the
That's
street
funny.
when I was a kid.
You look like your grandma.
Oh, God.
If you put
I
like
do.
a curly wig on you, that is
I
your
do.
grandma.
I kind of do, yeah.
Well, minus the beard. She didn't have a full face of,
No.
hair.
No.
You've already said that on the podcast.
I mean, it's true. Show her a picture of Mary Jo.
But yeah, when I walked outside, you know when like you're waiting and 1 minute feels like 25 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, so I was maybe outside for 10 minutes, but it felt like I was out there for a good 2 hours and they had no idea I was gone. And I stormed inside like I cannot believe you didn't notice I was missing.
What did they do?
Nothing.
They probably just looked at you like, what?
Chalked it up to me being crazy because that's what I am.
What else do you want to share?
I'll share anything.
Got any questions? Yes, Michael, you're crazy too.
I am not
you
crazy.
Are. The fuck
Nope.
you aren't. The fuck?
You are
I'm normal.
not above us.
Yeah, you're not above us.
I'm normal.
In what sense?
What is normal even?
Yeah,
Yeah, what is normal?
me,
No.
Mrs. Dahmer.
Definitely not normal.
Mrs. Dahmer. You guys ever wonder like what goes through a serial killer's head?
They
All the
wanna kill
time.
people.
Like, I just want to know, like, why did Jeffrey cook his victims? I know he said that he always wanted them to be a part of him.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I get, like, because when I die, I want to be cremated. And I told Michael that if I die before him, I want him to take a spoonful of my ashes and
And eat it.
consume them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, mix
Kelly.
it in with your coffee,
No.
your sweet tea, put
Nope.
a pinch of lemon.
Nope.
Sweet tea.
Feed a little bit to the animals so that I'm always with them. But now that kind of makes sense because Dahmer said it was because he never wanted those people to leave him because he didn't want to be lonely.
People always leave.
I mean, they left as soon as he went to the bathroom. He pooped him out.
Oh, boy.
I mean, that's pretty deep. At least Bundy just, I don't know, buried him in the mountain.
After having sex with their dead bodies.
How about Charles Manson?
You know, I don't know much about him.
He was uglier than sin. Somehow he got that huge following of like really pretty women.
Because women, we are exhibit A. Women love crazy.
I mean, he was just like a crazy toad. He was uglier than, I don't even know what. He probably came up to my badge. He was short. And then he talked these women into killing like those celebrities.
Well, I think the other thing is people love to be a part of something. They love to feel a part of something. So
And they wanted to be
they
part of
join
that.
a cult. However, I don't know. Made them feel
You know, they
worthy.
they started living in an abandoned country, like old broke down town or something that like was no longer. Luna, are you okay? Yep, she's okay. And they took that over, and then all those people just like lived with him. I never would have.
You know what I don't understand? The whole Hugh Hefner Playboy Bunny thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, why?
Yes. Say it.
Why did all of these women? I understand that, like, you want money and you want fame. I get that. But the price you have to pay in order to do that is to sleep with this man and a bunch of other women.
I'd be popping pills before
I don't understand.
to get me through. I think it was the fame, the money. It was a stepping stone into the celebrity lifestyle.
Yeah. Because they didn't even get famous.
A lot of them probably thought like, oh, if he really loves me, he'll leave me a piece of the pie.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how thoroughly clean that, or how they cleaned that grotto, that pool area.
I doubt they did. I listened to a podcast where his most recent wife, his last wife, she said that when she first got there, like they never cleaned the sheets or anything in his bedroom. Like they didn't. It's disgusting. And she said that he would give her a $1,000 a week allowance. That's $4,000 a month. I mean,
You could make that in a full-time job.
yeah, that's not.
That's not.
It's not like you're getting a lot of money for being there. So what's the benefit?
That's foul.
Especially, was it in LA, where everything's so expensive?
Yeah.
You're not making, and that was their excuse for like, why they couldn't leave. They couldn't leave because they're only getting $4,000 a month, so they can't live anywhere else in LA because they can't afford it.
So he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Mike, do you want to talk about anything, or are you just looking on Facebook?
You told me to look for a picture from my grandma so I can send to her.
Yeah. Show us your grandma.
I'm looking for. That's what I'm doing.
You don't. I know you have an album saved for your family.
I don't. I'll get there.
Okay. 30 years later.
You'll have that. No, I don't want that one.
Why not? Does it show your socks up to your nipples?
No.
Why?
Look like
Yeah.
this.
Come on.
No.
Show it.
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to show that one.
It is 6:51, people.
Way past your bedtime.
Way past my bedtime. I'm
I
getting
cannot.
wild.
Getting crazy tonight.
Wild and out.
Letting loose.
Woo woo.
Almost 7 p.m., guys.
That's all right.
Luna.
All right. What's next?
Luna went into the bathroom.
What's the next topic?
What do you want to talk about?
What's your deepest, darkest secret?
I sucked my thumb until I was 19.
Oh. Okay.
No. No, you're lying. No, you didn't.
She's turning purple over here, people.
That's my deepest, darkest secret. I'm an open book.
I mean, you just spit. You were waiting to share that. She just spit
She
that
just
out. She's
didn't
like, I
even
sucked my thumb
hesitate.
until I was 30.
Didn't even hesitate.
Right. And occasionally I suck my thumb. Now, at 28.
I still do it.
When I'm overstimulated.
So, do you really still do it?
No.
Oh. But wait, what
was
made you stop
joking.
at 19?
I got Invisalign. I had a bad overbite because I sucked my thumb growing up, and my teeth were all
Fucked up.
wild and crazy, and so I got Invisalign when I was 19. Finally, I got braces, and I wanted to really set my mind to stopping so that it wouldn't mess up my teeth once they got fixed. So I stopped.
Did you quit cold turkey?
Yes.
Do you sometimes still wish you could suck your thumb now?
No. I don't ever think about it.
I don't think I ever sucked my thumb. That would gross me out because of all the particles.
All the germs.
Because, like, what if you touch a doorknob that someone just touched after they shit and they didn't wash their hands?
I never thought about it.
Now you have poop in your mouth.
I would think about it now being older, but when I was younger, I never thought about it.
Well, just think back to
And I don't even remember which thumb it was. I don't even remember.
you ate people's poop for 19 years.
Sorry, guys.
No, she's not.
Yeah, till I was 19.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
I thought I told you.
No. Nope.
I haven't told a lot of people. It's my deepest, darkest secret.
Does Adam know?
Yes, I did tell him.
What did he think?
I was like, you... I don't even remember. I think I asked him, like, what his deepest, darkest secret was, and I don't even remember what he told me. But someone's trying to get your attention.
Someone's trying to get your attention?
It's already been zoomed.
Oh.
It's already zoomed.
Tell me that doesn't look like Mike.
Well, Mike, look at me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
she had a beard, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma had a beard.
Yeah, if she had a beard and a fade.
Mm-hmm.
A beard and a fade.
Yep.
And a faux hawk.
I mean, you really could have actually faux hawked her hair. It's kind of short in the front.
Yeah.
Coulda.
Look at that stud muffin. That's his grandpa.
You love old men.
Oh my God. Let's talk about my
That's
boyfriend.
her other fixation.
Yeah. I like old guys.
I like older guys, but she likes old guys.
1 foot in the grave, baby.
Like at least 65.
Maybe even older. Let's talk about my lover on Blacklist.
I can't.
It's been a long time. I actually forgot his name because we had to break up. So let me just get back into that. Hold on, people.
I don't know his name.
I forget about it now that I don't obsess about it.
He wears the hat in Blacklist.
Yeah, main character.
Oh, Daddy. Daddy. It was Liz's dad, Raymond Reddington. When he wears that hat, and we all, if you know who I'm talking about, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. That hat, and with those like darker sunglasses, and when he gets out of like the all black tinted window vehicles. Oh my God. Let me just tell you, if I were to ever meet this man in public, his real name is James Spader, but
James Spader, yeah.
I don't like that. So we're going to refer to him as
Reddington.
Raymond Reddington. What do you think about Raymond Reddington, Mike?
I don't.
Do you think he's hot?
No.
Okay.
Me neither. He didn't do
Oh,
it for me.
He's a zaddy.
I don't think so.
Zaddy. Okay, I need to stop looking at this.
Getting moist in your
Getting
panties.
excited.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I didn't come prepared with questions. You should have had questions ready to go.
We just wing it.
Oh boy. You also should have like a game on here.
What's a game?
Like play a game.
Like what
She
kind of
don't like
game?
games.
Like a fun kind of like question game.
What's a question game?
I don't know.
You ask questions
Like,
to get to know the person.
yeah.
Like what?
Anything, you know, like
I already know everything about her. We share
Do
a
you?
lot.
Well, you didn't apparently.
you didn't
You've
know
learned
about sucking the thumb, so
Yeah, I mean, but that's not something that everybody just is like, hey, what's up? Want to be friends? Hey, I sucked my thumb. Or like, hey, I
Hey, you
shit
never
my
know.
bed. You know, it took me a good couple days to tell her that I shit myself.
just a couple days.
But I haven't shit myself since it's been like a couple, it's probably been about maybe a year.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions? Olive oil?
I can't think of any right now. I feel really on the spot. This sounds
You can't
like
put her
one
on
of
the spot.
those ASMRs.
Yes. You should do that.
Is that what's called ESMR?
ASMR.
ASMR. What is EMSR? ESM?
I don't freaking know.
Something she just made up.
That's Luna. Playing with her balls. All right, Mike, you got any questions for us?
Dang, I don't know.
The fuck?
Now I'm on the spot.
We've got all kinds of mental health issues. You can't think of one question?
Yeah. Between the both of us, we've got everything. Me having the most.
True.
Mine is bipolar. We don't have bipolar. That's not here.
No bipolar, no schizophrenia.
No schizophrenia. Thank God.
I don't hear voices. My mommy did, though.
Oh, gosh.
True story.
That's for another episode.
Yeah. No, that is a true story, though. She had schizophrenia.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. She thought God was talking to her. And she made up her own religion, Daddy God.
Wow.
Swear to God.
That was the religion.
Yeah, Daddy God. I swear on everything. I didn't know that she called it Daddy God until I met my uncle, which is for a whole nother fucking episode. But yeah, she called it Daddy God. Mm-hmm. Daddy God. Yep. The
It's
more you know.
interesting because I worked at a psychiatric hospital, and it's interesting to me that like they get very fixated on religion.
Yes, that's always the first thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she was diagnosed schizophrenic. Daddy God talked to her. Daddy God told her to do everything. And like how I just say this shit with a straight face.
Wow.
Daddy God. But yeah, we don't hear voices, people.
No.
What are you looking at?
Do you?
I don't hear voices.
Do
When have I
you?
ever told you that I heard voices?
That would
Who's your
be
alter
when you
ego?
really need to worry.
Anne.
Obviously, she's talking to you, so.
Anne only comes out when you piss me the fuck off.
That's called dissociative identity disorder, which
Alter
is
ego.
multiple personality disorder.
Mm-hmm.
I have some alter egos myself.
But it's not like I talk to Anne in my head or anything.
No.
That's just like a funny.
It's like they come out. Like Katarina Kardashian is my alter ego.
Katarina Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be a Kardashian?
Well, I am.
She is.
Oh, you are a Kardashian.
She's related to them.
Katarina.
Oh, yeah.
Kardashian.
Katarina.
I'm the Russian Kardashian. So.
The Russian Kardashian.
She was given up for adoption.
Chris knew that she couldn't handle this greatness.
O.J. Simpson is actually her dad.
And Chloe's
Mine
her
and
sister.
clothes. Mine and clothes.
And Chloe's her sister, right?
Her and Coco.
And Coco.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that that song "I'm in Love with the Coco" is about cocaine?
You mean I'm in love with the cocoa?
Yeah, cocaine,
Makes sense.
booger sugar.
You know this. You know the song Bricks?
No. What's
All white bricks.
Alexa, play All White Bricks.
No, just bricks.
Oh.
Alexa.
by Gucci Mane,
Yeah.
featuring OJ the Juice Man, Yo Gotti on Amazon Music.
Oh shoot, y'all. Yo got it.
Okay, so Alexa off.
Was this like your gangster days?
Alexa
your Akron? The Crackron.
Alexa off.
Oh, Dad's getting upset.
Copyright.
Oh,
Copyright.
No, that's not a thing. Is that a thing? I've listened to other podcasts where they play music. I think you're just stopping it because you don't want it.
Okay.
Why
play
don't
it.
you tell me? Why don't you tell me? Tell us what you said earlier about the Super Bowl concert halftime thing with Usher, and go ahead.
Oh, the only best part about it was when they brought out Little John and Ludacris.
No, say it how you said it.
Luda.
No,
Luda Luda.
no, we're driving, and here's Mike today. You know, because I think Usher was on the radio.
Yes,
The only
they're
good
playing
thing
that
about
song, yeah.
the Super Bowl was Usher, Luda, and what was it?
Little John.
Little
Yeah.
John. And he says it so straight-laced, like the oldest white man in the world. And I just looked at him, I'm like, fuck.
Luda and Little John.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Mike's
That
so
was the
proud
best
of
part.
himself.
That was the best part.
Oh, copyright. Copyright. Don't do that.
Okay,
Copyright. The copyright kings or copyright police are going to get us. And that Baja Blast sprayed all over me. That probably isn't like the first time he had something spray all over him.
I bet not. Good old Ken.
Fuck. Fuck him.
Oh, well, he's gone.
Yeah. You know what, though? I wish we would have got a pizza. Because I could definitely eat some Sam's Club pizza right now.
Did you like that pretzel?
It was good,
Was it?
but there's no cheese.
Yeah, but I don't.
Sir.
I don't like the cheese.
She's
You don't like the
weird.
cheese?
She's
I don't
weird.
like orange cheese. I only like white cheese. I am cheese racist.
Yep.
Cheese snob.
Yeah. There's also other weird
Others.
things you don't like.
I'm very picky.
What are some other things? I know you've upset me. I've just blocked them because it causes me PTSD.
Cheesecake.
Oh yeah, don't get started on that.
Yeah.
That one really upsets her.
That really just...
That means you don't like the Cheesecake Factory.
No, this bitch will go, though, and order cheesecake.
No, okay. I like their food, and in the past, I have gotten the Oreo cheesecake, and it's been okay. The last time I tried it, did not like it. I gave it to Adam.
Was it too cheesecakey?
Yes.
I get... Oh, do you ever feel like that with chicken? Like... Adam will prepare something, or you will, with like chicken or some sort of protein, some sort of meat, and then if you go to eat it the next day, do you ever feel like it's too chickeny,
No.
too beefy, too porky?
Never.
That's me.
That's a you thing.
Yeah, the other day I made barbecue chicken in the crock pot, ate half of a sandwich, and threw the whole entire thing away because it was too chickeny, and it was...
I don't even know what that means. If you make chicken, you expect it to be chickeny.
No. God, no. When you make chicken, it's chicken, but then it turns into chickeny, and you can't eat it.
I don't know what that means at all.
It's too chickeny.
right.
Can you explain that?
I don't know how
What is too chickeny?
It's too chickeny.
Too porky,
How?
too beefy.
Are you crying? I know I'm beautiful.
When I yawn, I cry. Not cry. No, that sounds bad. I don't cry. My eyes water when I yawn.
Oh. It's just too chickeny. It tastes like chicken. I don't
It's
want it.
supposed to taste like chicken.
I don't want it to taste like chicken.
What do you want it to taste like? Beef?
Barbecue-y goodness.
Barbecue-y goodness. Okay.
I don't know how to help you there.
No, neither do I. It's a
There's no help
sensory.
there.
Yeah, it's a sensory thing. I have a lot of sensory things. There are a lot of fucking issues.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for those.
Childhood. I left butt cheeks and went to sleep. We've been talking for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have you every fucking weekend.
We could.
You should sit in on every fucking episode.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
It'll be fun.
it would.
Do we have anything else to share?
I mean, there's a
There's-
lot to talk about, but it could go on for days.
Yeah. I think we need to have you on again.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
Really dig deep into the
Yeah.
issues.
Yes. The trauma.
The trauma.
If anything, anybody
That's
was
her
one.
scratching her head.
Yeah, that was olive oil scratching her head vigorously.
I'm wearing a hat and it gets itchy. It itches my forehead. I thought we were going to be on camera, so I needed a hat
I can't.
to cover my face.
No, bitch.
That'd be next time.
Yeah, next time. We'll let you know, though, ahead of time. All right, Michael, you going to end it?
Is this it?
Yeah.
All right. So this is it.
Is this it?
This is it. So Don't forget to follow us on our socials, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and our email address is unapologeticallymixedup@gmail.com.
It's your boy Yo Gotti.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Mother suckers.
You stole my motherfuckers!
She can't cuss. That's why she said suckers.
Oh, suckers.
Mother sucker?
Yeah, she doesn't cuss.
It's more like, motherfucker!
No.
Mother sucker!
There you go.
Toodaloo, bitches.
Talk to y'all later.
Peace up. A-Town down.
You did not add that into the... Mike, do not, don't get rid of that. Keep that.
What am I getting rid of?
Nothing. Keep the piece up, A-Town, downtown, whatever the fuck she just said. We need to get you back here, bitch.